What's good, folks? Ruds here. Tonight's shave is going to feature a hardware showdown between the Rex Supply Co. Ambassador Safety Razor and the Rockwell Model T adjustable razor. Rex is available at razoremporium.com, link below. And I've done actually two previous reviews of this. Link to the most recent one will be below. Rockwell Model T is available through rockwellrazors.com and will be linked below for their website, as well as my previous individual hardware review on this one. The Rex retails currently for $250 US, the Model T for $200 US. In terms of these razors, the Rex is made out of 316L stainless steel. The Model T is made out of a combination of brass, zinc, and stainless steel. In terms of premium quality feel, the edge goes to the Rex as it's all stainless, as you can see. This looks like chrome coated zinc to me. I don't know what parts are made of brass or stainless on the Model T. This has a setting 1 through 6. I don't know if you can see the dial very well here in the light, as does this one. The Model T does as well. My preference is actually number 4 on both of these razors when shaving with them. This measures 3.5 inches. As you can see, this is quite a bit taller. This is 4¼ inches, and this weighs in at 100 grams, and this weighs in at 99 grams. So weight is about the same, but this is much taller. And as you can see, the top cap, or the dome I should say, on the Model T is much more robust, rounded, which may pose problems under the nose here. As you can see, I don't shave under my nose very often, sporting a goatee, but that was one of my knocks on this in the previous video. Care to check that out. In terms of feel, this is definitely a more premium feeling razor. This for $200 does not feel, in that premium razor space. It's extremely imbalanced. The handle is so much heavier than the head that I addressed it in my review video previously, but it creates odd shaving techniques for me to maneuver it around without using too much pressure and to keep the head where it's supposed to be, whereas this is much more balanced and very natural feeling. Alright, so as we get this showdown underway in terms of the shaving experience, I'll shave the right side of my face with the Model T and the left side of my face with the Rex, and we'll discuss the shaves. So here we go. Setting 4. Again, really imbalanced. I'm having to put a lot of concentration into ensuring the blade angle and sweet spot stay the same by really feeling hard on the handle as to where the head is. It does shave well once you've learned it. I did find that any setting over 4, and I was experiencing blade chatter, which is a phenomenon where the blade kind of wiggles slightly in the head here, and what that does, particularly as a head shaver, predominantly with DEs, it creates nicks and on that tight skin, and it's extremely uncomfortable for me. So overall, this will shave, but it took me quite a few shaves to feel comfortable with it. I think this is probably my 12th or 13th shave with this razor since I've had it in the den on loan. Now for the Rex, extremely natural as soon as you put it to your face in terms of the angle of attack. I don't really have to think much about it. It just kind of moves along. It's extremely balanced. Right at the adjuster dial, really. And what I've found with that is that's particularly how I hold my razor. So for me, it's extremely balanced and just kind of goes into what I call cruise control mode. My original review of this, I gave it one knock, and that was that the adjustment dial was fairly loose, and depending on the way I was holding it, I did adjust it on the fly accidentally a few times. That has since been corrected in the 2018 batches of this. I think they've made 2 batches so far in 2018. So overall, this really provides a wonderful shaving experience. Both razors are able to dial in depending on your level of growth. You can adjust on the fly. You could, start with a higher setting on your first pass, move to a little bit lower setting on your second and third pass, and perhaps any cleanup passes you may do. But in terms of overall shaving experience, the edge definitely goes to the Rex Ambassador. All right, folks, we're back. Drama-free shave, face, dome, with both of these razors. If it's not already obvious to you now, the winner of this showdown is clearly the Rex Ambassador safety razor, Rex Supply Co. Ambassador safety razor. Just a much cleaner experience. Craftsmanship, build quality is second to none, considering that this is all stainless steel. Many moving parts. Everything about this razor just screams premium. Whereas this, due to the imbalance, the really gaudy head, and the cheap feel of the exterior metals, it just doesn't stack up. Even at $50 less, in my opinion, this is still in the premium razor category, and it just doesn't feel that way. To Rockwell's credit, apparently they recently updated their backers from their Kickstarter campaign, as well as prospective buyers, that they have improved some of the mechanisms in here to try and rid themselves of that blade cheddar I spoke of. So be interesting to see if that comes to fruition through a redesign of the T-bar that they spoke of. But in general, if you're looking for a premium priced modern adjustable razor, the Rex Supply Co. Ambassador is my recommendation for sure. As always, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Comment below if you have anything to say. And if you're not already a subscriber, please become one. See ya.